Hi, I'm Pete, and today I'm going to tell you how to replace the auxiliary belt on a Toyota Alphard. That's the 2.4 engine. That's the 2AZ FE. There's quite a few other videos showing you how to do that on the 2AZ FE engine, but not an Alphard. So I thought I'd just show you how to do it. It's not the easiest job in the world, but it's quite tricky, and I thought a little bit about how I was going to tackle it, and I've got a few tips there that might help you do this job. But in the end, it went quite smoothly. But anyway, this is what I did.
Right, it's a little video about changing the auxiliary belt on a Toyota Alphard. To get access to this area, the first thing is to remove the engine mounting and also this casting here, and this little bracket that comes off as well. That improves the access. And you need to be getting into this area. Now I've already removed the belt, but you can see this is the adjuster down in here. Just trying to get the torch onto it, but there's a hexagonal nut that you can see there, and that's attached to a kind of like a hydraulically tensioned tension roller. And what you're going to need is a 19mm socket and a decent ratchet, 1/2 inch series, and also this extension bar, because it requires quite a lot of torque to take the tension off the belt. So you really lean on this bar, and once you've done that, you can then slip the belt off the water pump pulley. Right, I'm going to get the belt back on now, and we'll continue. You're also going to find it helpful if you remove the front wheel, and then there's this access cover here that you can release with release the 2 screws at the top, and that swings out the way, and then you've got good access to the crankshaft pulley. I think it's going to make it easier to thread the new belt on. This is the specification for the belt. It's a 7PK 1920. When the belt's off, there's various pulleys you need to be checking for excessive bearing wear, any roughness in the bearings, or if there's excessive play in the bearings. So this first one here is the alternator. Next one down there, that's the water pump pulley. And below that is the air conditioning compressor. And there's the belt tensioner, and then finally over there is the power steering pump. So they all need to be checked.
Right, well, this shows the tensioner, and this shows the routing of the belt around the various pulleys.
Right, getting the belt back on, this proves to be quite a tricky thing to do. I've had a few little tips here that might help you. Firstly, when you put the belt around the crankshaft pulley, use these little cable ties just temporarily. Just don't, I mean, obviously you've got to cut them off when you're finished, but it just stops the belt slipping off when you're trying to assemble it. And the same at the back here. I've done the same on this. This one's the power steering pump pulley. Again, I put a cable tie on that as well. Then what you need to do is when you lever back on the tensioning bolt, you need to arrange these wooden blocks so it keeps the tension on the thing and allows you to have a free hand to put the new belt back on. And it's also useful if you can have an assistant to keep the tension on this pulley by rotating that towards you. I tried to do it with some masking tape, but wasn't very successful. But it's better if you've got a helper that can do that. So now all I've got to do is release the tension on this thing and cut off my cable ties, and the job will be done. Okay, now we've got the belt on. Need to just check that it's properly engaged on the pulley grooves, so it's right in the middle. That's okay. And then we've got the pulley groove at the back. Again, that's in the middle. That's okay. And there's one down here we need to check. Okay, check that one down the bottom, that the belt's in the middle of the pulley. That's okay. And the final one to check is this, check the belt's in the middle of this crankshaft pulley. And now I'm going to cut these cable ties. And the next thing I have to do is to reassemble the engine mounting here. Okay, so now the engine's all back together again. Got the engine mounting replaced. This is the engine mounting here. I'll replace the inspection cover, which is here.
So there you are, there's how I changed the auxiliary belt on my Alphard. I hope you found it informative. Bye now.